Hey y'all, I had this is my little house on the prairie. Bonnet. I'm gonna start rocking bonnets just because people said we can't, but I'm gonna rock them in the hand. So, I got a cold too, y'all. So my voice might be a little contorted. So I wanted to talk about this beef that's going on with Michael rapper Poor and Kanye West. Now, you know that Kanye West has said some very, I don't even know what he said about the Jewish community because I didn't, I didn't read up or watch the video of what he said about, hold on. Well, hold on, let me see if I can research what Kanye West said about the Jewish community because then that'll tell me why Michael acted the way he did. So I'm gonna do my research. Okay, hold on. Let's see if this will show me what he said. Cause to me right now, I feel like they're setting up. Like a lot of people are ganging up against Kanye West. They're setting him up, and I think they really want him to like go to jail, and get a lot of time in jail. That's what they usually want for successful black men. They don't really, a lot of people say they want black men to succeed, but the way I see it, it's a lot of people that don't want them to succeed. All these black men killing off each other. There's no way that you want black men to succeed that are succeeding and you killing them off every freaking day. There's no way. So there's a lot of anger, a lot of jealousy, and a lot of animosity towards these rappers, and Kanye is one of them. We already heard about Takeoff. How he they said that he wasn't even the type of guy to get into stuff like that. He was a laid back guy. I've never really heard of him being in any kind of fights or any kind of disputes, any kind of violent activity and stuff like that. But for him to just be at a private party and just hanging out and having fun and then to be shot, it's ridiculous. That was behind a lot of jealousy, and like I told you before, you can't hang around them type of people. Yes, when you get big and stuff, yeah, you want to show it all. You want people to respect you. You want people to recognize your accomplishment. But a lot of people only gonna recognize that money. That's all they gonna recognize. They're gonna recognize that you got a lot of it and they ain't got shit. So you gotta stay away from them people. You can't have all these big events and parties just like Pop Smoke. He was at a party. Most of these people are at parties. Stay away from them parties. Stop going to the parties unless you got a lot of security. Rappers are now going to need a lot of security. You guys are going to need security. I know you don't want to, but you're going to have security, bottom line. So let me see if I can find out what Kanye West has said about Jewish people, because that probably really pissed off Michael. I'm trying to see, you know. And there's a lot of people on the background that's very jealous of Kanye's accomplishments, and they will say anything. They will put their little piece to it. Don't know nothing about anything. Haven't researched nothing about black people, slavery. Don't know anything, but then they put their little comments up in there just because. because they known as a star. I can't stand them type of people. You don't know nothing, but you had to put your 2 cents in it. You don't know shit. You haven't researched shit. You don't know anything about black culture, and you're black. So you got a lot of people like that. You can ask a lot of black people about certain people. I know black people that don't even know who Harriet Tubman is. So you know what I'm saying? It's the buffoonery for me. What did he say? Because I'm looking to see what he said about the Jewish community. Oh, so he basically said that the Jewish people have a lot of control in media and finance, and he said that they get paid off of black people's death and stuff like that. I think that's what he said. Yes, that is very hurtful, and I think Kanye did go a little far with that. But the thing is, Michael, you could have came a way different way than you came to Kanye West. You could have came way more, different. You could have been like, man, what's the problem? I know we have a lot of power and influence, but I don't think we influencing like that. What's your spill on it? You could have got his. Maybe he could have told you something, and it would have been in a different way where you would be like, oh, now I see what you're talking about. Because just because somebody says something, it don't really mean what you probably think it means. If somebody tell you something and then they really mad and drunk, and then you speak to them on sober terms, I'm not saying that Kanye was drunk, but I'm just giving you a general, just a general example, and then you come back to them the next day and you talk to them about the same thing you were talking about. They probably have a whole different approach on the whole situation, and you're like, oh man, I didn't think of it like that. They probably like, yeah man, I was drunk, I was just saying all this BS out my mouth and stuff like that. But yeah, that's how I feel. But I really think that Michael Rappaport, you did come a little bit harsh when you said F him, and you were saying all these different type of things to him. And I just think that a lot of people are really setting Kanye West up to get to get thrown in jail. They jealous of his accomplishments. It's just a whole bunch of jealousy that I see behind here. And Kanye, if this video ever gets to you, I'm just saying, leave these type of people alone. You need to distance yourself from this media for a minute. Just distance yourself. Just go somewhere. Go on vacation. You know, don't look at social media. Tune it out. Don't look at anything that people are saying about you. Just tune the whole thing out until stuff die down. Cause people gonna keep the they gonna keep it going and keep it going and keep it going because I told you people like drama, they like violence, and they love it. And you gotta get yourself away from people like that. It's sad that we seeing because I like Kanye West. I like some of his music. All of it wasn't great. Just like every other rapper. They rap the violence. I don't like that kind of rap, but I do like some rap. But I'm saying, I feel like it's a real setup right now. Like, I feel like he's being set up, and there's just so many people that have so much jealousy and animosity that's trying to take him down, and he should distance himself from everybody until it dies down, or just, be done with it. For real, Kanye West can be done with all this bullshit. The man has millions of dollars. He don't need to do anything but take care of his kids and live his best life and find a woman who truly loves him. I don't know who he with now. I heard it was some chick. I don't know. But just chill with her, love your girl, wife or whoever she is. Take care of your kids and fuck all this fucking violence and bullshit. Because I'm telling you, if you keep going the way you're going and you keep fighting back and forth with these people that have mad hate for you right now, it's gonna end up in some and it's just gonna end up in a bad ending. And I know I don't want to see that, and I know a lot of your fans, they don't want to see that. So you just need to Don't even worry about these people. You know, you can say what you said to him, which is y'all both said F you to each other. So just leave it like that, because people want it to keep going on and on and on so they can get their little thrills of the drama. That's why I tell you I can't stand people that love this drama. That's their whole life ain't shit. Their whole life ain't shit. And when they see a person, especially like you, Kanye, where you have made something of yourself, you got a lot of money, your kids are well taken care of, they have jealousy. There's a lot of people out there, they don't have that, and they probably never have that. The people that run around for drama and all this bullshit, they ain't never gonna have nothing in life. They ain't never gonna have no blessings, and they want the same for you. So I'm saying stay away from it. Ignore what he said, because now they saying that you threatened him. Now they getting you there. And you know what I'm saying? You did actually threaten him. So now he could get you there for threatening him. He could press charges on you for threatening him. And I know they pushing you and they pushing you and they pushing you, but don't do that. Don't be threatening nobody. I know it piss you off when people talk bullshit and talk a lot of shit. Believe me, there's a lot of times I wanted to threaten people, but I had to think, Kanye. I had to think and be like, hold up, if I do that, where would I be at? Where will I be at? Where are these negative people trying to get me to? Negative people are trying to get you to jail. They trying to get your pay. That's why a lot of those companies stop messing with you. They trying to get your bank account. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get you to not, so you just can't live a normal life. They trying to take away your finances. They trying to do anything they can do to make sure that you can't live the lavish life that you live. And if you keep going down this road with these people and keep doing all this stuff, like putting on that White Lives Matter shirt, I don't really go into that White Lives Matter. I don't really care about Black Lives Matter, because I see who they truly were. They were truly culprits of frauding the people on black people's death. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't with that when I found out they had all these houses all over the place. And then we watched a documentary. We found out they was using all that money for like escorts, and it was some crazy stuff. And she really did her research, and she really exposed them for who they really were. Talking about they was fighting for black lives, and they really weren't. So, but just you need to just leave all of this alone. I mean, if you still want to entertain it, then that's you. But for me personally, I wouldn't entertain it no more. I would just cut all ties with all those people that's doing negative stuff, and all those people, that try to take my bag away, try to take my money. I would cut all ties with them and just live my best life, because you can still live your best life. Fuck all those haters, because I don't like to see a person tear down a black man. That's one thing I don't like to see, especially when he has did something with his life. And it seems like that when most of these people, like black men, have did something in their life and they have become successful, you guys find ways to tear them down and make them look like they ain't shit. And I think that's why you don't like Kanye, because he ain't going for that. He not going to sit there and let somebody call him a piece of shit, or call him this or call him that. And some dude was like, oh, it doesn't really mean that. Man, it don't mean, even if it don't, like, ain't nobody trying to hear that. We all know what crack pipe mean and stuff like that. We not trying to hear that dumb shit, and Kanye is not trying to hear that dumb shit neither. And that's why he cussed the guy out. But doing all that, threatening stuff, you just need to distance yourself from these people and live your best life, and that's it. And just let them keep hating, because it's all hate, animosity, jealousy. They mad because you did something with their life, and they're still in the line at the welfare office trying to get food stamps and trying to get housing assistance. So you know what I'm saying? That's how I felt about the whole thing. Do I think that Michael needs to apologize to Kanye West? Yes. And I think they need to apologize to everybody. I think Kanye West needs to apologize to the Jewish community. And I think that, the guy Michael Rappaport, or however you pronounce his name, that's a crazy last name, but he is Jewish. He needs to apologize. They need to apologize to each other. And Another thing that pisses me off is that I really feel like don't nobody care about us black women. Like don't nobody care about our safety. We don't have no laws. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no laws like the Asians. They have a hate law now. Well, if you touch an Asian, your ass is going up out of here. They have so many laws and hate laws for transsexuals. You know what I'm saying? Transgender people, they have so many hate laws for everybody else. But when we're in a situation of danger, all they do is throw us some piece of paper, talking about, oh, sign this paper, and he can't come within 100 feet, like some restraining order, which don't help, because basically all them stories that I have talked about, he always came around. I told y'all before, I had to get a restraining order, and the same night I got that restraining order, the same night that Negro came by, and he could have killed me, he could have strangled me, he could have did anything he wanted to do to me. You know what the cop did? The cop let him go like a father son bullshit. Talking about, you ain't supposed to be here. No, you were supposed to arrest him, dude. You put my life in danger. You ain't no cop. You ain't. Most of them cops ain't protecting shit but their pockets. They make sure that their pockets is fat to take care of their families, but they don't protect and serve. Because if you were protecting and serving, you would be serving and protecting the women that's getting killed every 3 hours. Every 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? You would be protecting and serving them. So, I mean, what's going on? Tell me. Because black women are not being protected. They're being killed off in high numbers. And don't nobody care about that. But y'all going to say something about Kanye. Y'all going to bash Kanye West. Oh, Kanye did this. Oh, he did that. Oh, he threatened this. Oh, he did that. What about all the black men? The black kids is being killed. This being killed every day. Y'all don't say nothing about that. Y'all know why? Because the people ain't famous. Because y'all don't give a shit. Y'all only care about tearing a black person down that has successfully fulfilled his need in life, and y'all don't like it because y'all broke, poor, busted, and disgusted. And yeah, I said it. Y'all piss me off. Y'all are a tragedy. I'm embarrassed right now at the black community. I'm so embarrassed at y'all because all y'all do. Look, I'm looking at my thing right now. Chicago mass shooting 14. Like, come on. We already know the people that live in those communities. The majority of the people that live in Chicago, they black. And they shooting, they killing off their own people. So you can't tell me that you respect black people and you doing this for black people and, oh, we're doing this. The people that we thought was fighting for us, they were frauding us, man. They were frauds. Like, come on, y'all have got to do better, man. But I'm about to get on up out of here. If y'all are new to my channel, it's your girl, Everything is TV. On my channel, you gonna hear it all. That's why I'm called Everything. I talk about everything. I talk about black issues. I talk about bullies. I talk about kids being killed. I talk about, mothers being killed. I talk about everything. I talk about how to make money off your phone. I do cooking channels. I do mukbang. Anything you want to see is on this channel. So please like and subscribe. Also hit the bell notification so you can know each and every time I upload a new video. I love you guys. Always thinking about you. Until next time, it is your girl, Everything's TV, and I will see you guys in another one. Peace.